Welcome to the Banter.
My headphones are so loud.
Oh, do you want to turn them down? You got time.
Nope.
I'm not doing Manscaped.
Just pluck an ear out.
You could also do that.
Nope.
Well, before we get too deep into the show, Silas is about to go on a rant, so we're going to let him go on his rant here in a second. But I first have to tell you, big shout out to the sponsor of today's episode. I don't know why I'm fumbling over words. Words are hard, man. But you know, top of the morning to you. This episode is brought to you by the St. Patrick's Day Shamrock Shavers Manscaped. Let your confidence shine bright this year with Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 and embrace the luck of the Irish by joining the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com and use code BANTER20 for 20% off and free shipping. Ever since I've used Manscaped, I can proudly say I found my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you can meet your new lucky charm for St. Patty's Day, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. This trimmer comes with two interchangeable next-gen skin-safe blade heads, one for a classic trim and a new foil blade for going smooth wherever your heart desires. And you can complete your look with the Manscaped Signature Beard Hedger Pro Kit and Handyman Electric Face Shaver. Whether you're sculpting your beard like Konner or cleaning up your neckline like me, these are always the right tool for the job. Sorry, Side Guy. If you're going clean shaven like Side Guy, I should have thrown that in there. Get 20% off and free shipping with code BANTER20 at manscaped.com. Again, that's 20% off and free shipping with code BANTER20 at manscaped.com.
You're leprechaun Harry.
That was incredible. You said that so fast.
That's a different Harry Potter.
We
should make a different Harry Potter.
Are you Irish?
I'm partially Irish, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually mostly
Red Guy.
I'm actually
How
mostly
do you feel
German.
that he called you Red Guy?
It's like a little bit offensive, but like my people have evolved a lot.
What if I called you like Carrot Boy?
Then that's a slur.
Oh.
Carrot Top?
That's a worse slur.
No, that's just a nickname for a skateboarder and snowboarder.
Yeah.
And comedian. Nope,
Sean,
I'm thinking of Sean White and Carrot Top the comedian. I was thinking of them as the same person.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They're not the same person.
Oh, so you think all gingers look the same? Is that what you're
Sean,
saying?
I do.
So Silas doesn't like his chair. Continue, Silas.
Oh, here we go. I have really bad posture.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why?
Here's why. Everything in this world.
I mean, honey, you legitimately grew 4 inches whenever you
That's
did
how much I slouch.
Yeah.
This is
I
just
don't
me
anymore.
sitting.
I
This
fixed
is me
my
sitting.
slouch.
If I had a perfectly normal back, this is what I'd be like.
No, you can't use the word normal anymore. Good posture is not normal.
Here's the thing. Everything is made for the average height person.
That is true.
You know what? I'm
What?
not the average height person. So a chair, for instance, this chair, the back only goes up to half of my back. The other half of my back is if
not
I
supported.
lean back, I'm flopping. Don't you see my back flopping? I'm flopping. It's ridiculous. So I can't lean back in
Not
this
to
chair.
mention, you have to have a crouching posture because you have to crouch to walk through doors, to sit in cars.
Exactly. And so my whole life has been ruined by the society telling me that I should be shorter. When in fact,
Maybe you just grew too much. You ate too many carrots.
No, I wasn't a big carrot person.
Maybe that was a problem.
Were you okay with baby carrots though?
Not really, unless there was like some ranch.
I was a cooked carrot guy.
No, I mean,
Do you know that whenever I say a lot of things.
No, say it.
I say a lot of things.
That's what this
Say what
podcast
you need to
is
say.
for.
And it's always things that I hear. Not always. If it's a topic I'm really passionate about, I genuinely have knowledge on it. But with a lot of stuff, I just have a lot of things that I've read or heard from somewhere, and it stays in there, but I don't know where it's from.
Let's hear it.
Whenever you cook vegetables, it kills the good for you parts of it. Like, there's a lot of the parts that are good for you are like cooked out.
Yep.
So like the good bacteria, that's like there's good bacteria in some vegetables.
But wouldn't that be like at a certain temperature it dies?
Yeah.
But in order for it to be cooked.
But if you're like boiling carrots.
But I mean, it's still better for you than not eating it.
It's better for you than eating something else in its place.
Like if I was going to have a burger, okay?
Let's Google
And my
it.
2 options are I have a burger with raw carrot or nothing on the side at all.
Yep.
Just a burger. Or I have a burger with cooked carrots.
I think nothing at all.
Is better than cooked carrots?
Mm-hmm.
No. There's no way.
What does cooked carrots have in it? That's
There's
so
still
beneficial.
a carrot. It's still a carrot. Still get fiber and stuff
I know,
from
but
it.
it's still carb or calories.
Yeah, but there's healthy benefits to eating vegetables, regardless of if the bacteria is gone or not.
Yes, but there's
There's
also unhealthy benefits, like calories.
Calories aren't unhealthy.
But Not necessarily. Overuse, over
too much of anything.
over
is a bad thing.
caloric.
That's
intake
what the crazy thing is. Like all that matters, basically, from what I understand.
Yes, sir.
To lose weight, all that matters is to eat less calories than you
burn.
expend. So you can you could eat only Pop-Tarts and lose weight. You wouldn't be healthy, but you'd weigh less.
I should try that.
And you can, to your point, eat only carrots and gain weight.
Wow, listen to this.
Hear it?
So apparently, now I just looked at this up specifically for carrots. I never heard the fact that I was originally saying about carrots. I more heard it about other vegetables such as like leafy greens. I more heard it about those things. But with carrots specifically, if you boil carrots, it actually preserves the antioxidant carotenoid found in carrots is preserved and consumed better by humans whenever boiled.
Oh,
so
yeah.
actually boiled carrots
for you.
I'm not going to say it's better for you, but specifically in the purpose of carrots having carotenoids, that feels like I'm being bullied. Like there's no way that's a real thing.
No,
No,
like,
probably.
it's
That's probably what makes you see.
Carotenoids?
That's probably-
Carotenoids?
That's probably what makes you see better.
It's probably just steroids, but that for carrots.
I'm going to Google, is
what?
cooking vegetables bad?
Well, that's kind of like a
It's probably better to eat
that's
them
it.
raw.
That's not
It
the
said
right
it
way to
can
ask
it
that.
can decrease their nutrient level.
Yeah.
Water
Yeah, to
soluble
your point.
vitamins like vitamin C and B can be lost during these cooking methods.
Okay, so it can kill.
It doesn't kill
different-
bacteria. It just could get rid of their vitamins,
The
certain
vitamin-
vitamins they
okay.
offer. But it's not making them bad for you. It
No,
just
I would never.
decreases
I
their
would never say
nutrients.
it's making them bad for
Yeah.
you.
Well, no, it's making them worse for you because then you're not getting those nutritions
Ooh,
like
if you
when
cook
you were
'em-
eating them raw.
If you cook, but it's not. It's still better than not eating them.
Yes.
Like those are my two
well,
options.
Yeah.
I
unless
don't
they're like
crunchy-
covered in like bacon grease
Yeah,
and
no,
sugar.
yeah. I'm saying just boiling them.
Yeah.
Like if you just take, not even in water. If you just take broccoli,
Yep.
okay, put some seasoning on it and just put it in the oven at 450.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Then I will eat that. I
a good
won't
time.
eat raw broccoli. I hate the taste of it.
Well, yeah.
But I
raw-
like
raw
cooked.
broccoli.
I like cooked
Yep.
broccoli.
Raw
Yeah.
broccoli is super crunchy.
But if you cook vegetables
fan.
quickly, it allows less time for vitamins and other nutrients to escape. So if you roast the vegetables,
It's
they
like
can be a
flash
quick
frying.
way to roasting vegetables can be a quick way to cook vegetables that allows for minimal vitamin loss.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
If you roast them at bake them at longer times and higher temps, then it can significantly reduce.
Okay.
Guys, isn't that interesting? Isn't it crazy how the world works? Isn't it crazy how nature is? Nature is all you need.
Now,
So tell me
if
something you need.
If you have a lower immunity, so if you have a compromised immune system,
Yes.
then it's safer to eat cooked vegetables
That makes
rather
sense
than raw
because
ones.
you're in
Because
danger.
germs, you're killing germs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacterias.
Tell me something that you need, Silas.
What do I need?
Tell me something you need.
I need a car.
Nature.
I need a house.
Nature.
Shelter, tree.
You need nature.
Wood.
You need nature more. Do you need a car?
I would argue the
Do
first
you
two
need a
things
car?
you just said you don't technically need,
Why?
because like you don't need a car. Plenty of people survive without a car.
You wouldn't die
How would
without
I
a
get
car.
to work?
Bike,
Bus.
walk,
Your
run,
bike.
public
I live
transportation.
40 minutes away.
You could take a bus. You could ask for a ride. You could get a different job closer.
There's no take a bus. That's not an option.
But like even without this job, you wouldn't die.
True.
Without a house, like you wouldn't.
We don't
die.
need anything. All we need is nature.
Well, you
Let's
do need
all
food.
go homeless.
You need food, water.
I can eat.
Well, you
I
don't really
can
need
eat
food.
nature.
You do need food. You will die if you don't eat anything. Eventually, you will die.
Could
Three
you?
weeks,
okay,
right?
Hear me out.
I don't know how
I
long,
think
but
you
I'm just
go-
saying you will die
I
without
think
food.
you go like
you
3 weeks without
survive?
food, 3 days without water.
Yeah, that sounds right. Could you survive on just like Gatorade?
Gatorade,
You know?
probably
No.
not.
It's
but
got like sodium,
No protein though.
no protein.
you could survive on a liquid diet.
Yeah.
Well, you just blend whatever solids.
Well, no,
up.
if you went like, if you had the right supplements, like if you
Mm-hmm.
just like protein shake with electrolytes and whatever
what do
else,
you-
you could survive.
You would have
on it.
really bad diarrhea though.
Yeah, everything would be liquid. Liquid in, liquid out.
Yeah.
Water isn't. What is that? The most necessary?
Huh?
Well, even water, if you eat the right foods, you won't go dehydrated.
Really?
Because you get water for like fruit has.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but it
liquid
probably
in
won't hydrate you enough. You probably still
how
will
much
get
you eat.
dehydrated.
Well, yeah, but you won't die. I'm saying. You
I'm
might
saying
eventually- you might
by the
eventually
time
die.
you,
Okay.
I feel like this is an I feel situation. I feel like
I'm
by the
Google.
time you eat enough like food that has water in it to make you hydrated, you're puking up the food because you're eating so much of it.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
I guess it depends on what food has the most water content.
Cactuses,
A lot of fruit.
Cactuses have a lot of water in them.
Yeah. But do you eat cactus?
You can eat cactus.
You can?
Yeah. They're very difficult to get to the meat though because they'll hurt you.
Well, yeah. Don't they? Isn't their skin like really tough?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
So raw fruits and vegetables provide the highest water. You typically get on a normal day 20% of the water you need from foods you eat throughout the day.
I will say carrots seem pretty
20%? Is that what you said?
That's what if you just go throughout a normal day, you apparently get 20%
Okay.
of the food water you need from your food.
Cool.
I can't find anyone
Not
who's
me. I
answered.
had Sonic for lunch, so I don't think I was getting much water from that.
I can't find anyone
Mozzarella
that's
sticks
answering
might help me
like,
out there.
could I just eat fruit and not drink water? I
Yeah,
can't
it's a
find. I
weird
can't
thing
find
to
the
do.
answer to that.
That's a good point because a lot of fruits are very watery.
Grapes?
Yeah, grapes.
Well, that was so when I was
blueberries.
when I was first trying to lose weight years ago, I tried. Have you always seen that like Noom app?
Mm-hmm.
And so basically their whole like advertising thing is that it's like not a diet plan. It just like helps educate you on foods that you can make better choices.
Okay.
Didn't work for me. I mean, I understood more.
It just teaches
Because
you.
you're just like, okay, I understand this broccoli is good for you. I still don't want to eat
Yeah, I
it.
still want a cupcake.
Yeah.
But it basically just helped you understand basic concepts of food. And one they used a lot was like, I forget what it was. I think it was called caloric density, which is basically like how heavy a food is for how many calories are in it. So if you eat less calorically dense food, such as grapes, they'll take up more room. You can eat more of them, i.e. filling your stomach for less calories because they're less calorically dense.
but
'Cause a
they
grape-
make you fuller.
So
They
like
make
a
you feel
blueberry,
full.
yeah, because they're filling your stomach, so they'll make
Yeah.
you feel full, but you didn't eat much. Versus a like muffin is very dense, very
Yeah.
calorically dense. You eat one muffin, you didn't put much into your stomach, but you ate a lot of calories. Like for instance, I found this out the other day because my son eats blueberries like no one I've ever seen. Like you know the like normal size small cartons of blueberries are like this big, this deep at the
Yeah.
store. He'll pound one of those for dinner, like the whole
Wow.
thing. And I was watching him do it, and I'm like, I've never seen someone eat. My son's 18 months old. I was like, I've never seen someone. How dare I say that? My son's a year and a half old.
Year
Hunter,
and a half. Thank you.
bad.
Thank you.
That was himself he was hitting.
Yeah, like I was like,
Don't
how?
get me started on that rant.
Yeah,
Gosh.
we already had that rant. I think 2 weeks ago on the banter,
Yeah,
and I was
okay.
on your side.
Yeah.
It slipped. And I was watching him eat it, and I was like, how much calories is he eating? Like that is just crazy. There's so many 60 calories
for the whole thing.
for the whole thing.
Wow.
I still don't believe it now that I just said it again, but I know it's true.
Is that
I'll
like?
Google it again.
Are you sure that's not like the serving size?
No. Okay, carton.
I'm not a picky eater at all, but I don't
blueberry
love blueberries.
calories.
Like I would eat one, but like I would never choose it. I don't love blueberries.
Do you like fruit?
I like fruit. I just don't love blueberries.
What's your favorite fruit?
I really like watermelon
So one whole pint of blueberries, which would be like
and pineapple.
that, right? Pint
Yeah.
Yeah, just a
Ish
normal
is
carton
like 200
thing.
calories.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a whole pint. So,
But like,
What
if we're
he gets
talking
are
about
the-
for a meal, that's nothing.
well, yeah, but
200
he's
calories.
he's a year and a half old. He's only like 25 pounds.
18
Well,
months.
yeah.
He's a tiny little guy. So
About the size of a year and a half year old.
he's probably actually this tall. Yeah, if he was
You think
standing
so?
yeah,
I
he's
go.
like
Pop off, Luca.
he's like 31 inches tall.
Man.
Wait. How about with good posture though?
He has good.
Oh.
Babies have good posture. They're also crazy flexible.
That's because they haven't sat in front of a
haven't
computer
messed
for 8
anything up
hours
yet.
a day
Well, their
yet.
bones are all like flexible.
Their bones
right?
also, yeah, it's really hard
got
to
some
break a
flex
baby's
to 'em?
bones. Yeah. Don't know why. But like I just know that that's what they tell you is like realistically they're not going to really get hurt yet.
Huh.
But it still scares you when he falls.
If you guys could like, if one substance that was edible, i.e., like something drinkable or eatable, that provided every bit of nutrients in
Pizza.
a healthy way.
100% pizza.
But,
I don't even know what there was.
but you can't have anything else.
Pizza, yeah.
So you can't drink anything.
Yep. Pizza.
So just
Oh,
pizza.
really?
So you just like you go for a run
Pizza.
and you're like,
I eat pizza before my runs anyways.
and you're just like I'm sweating and I'm parched.
Pizza. Oh, crushing a pizza post run, there's nothing like it.
Probably apple juice.
That's a good one.
I love apple juice.
I love apple
I
juice.
feel like apple juice is so sweet though I could get sick of the flavor if
I'll-
that was like all I
Another
had
thing.
for all of my nutrients.
Apple juice is another thing I'll pound post run.
I mean, I love apple
I
juice.
get back and I'll just chug it.
I love apple juice, but if it's like the only flavor
Well,
I was
no, you
ever allowed
gotta-
to have for the rest of my life.
There's multiple kinds of apple juice out there.
True.
There's a big difference. There's the natural sugar, there's the fake sugar, there's the no sugar.
Apple cider.
There's a lot of different variants.
But you're picking like one flavor. You're picking like one thing. So you can pizza is
just
a good
go-
answer,
yeah.
but it has to be like you can't switch up your pizza places or anything. It's like this same slice of pizza over and
Are
over.
you
I
just
pay
going
for it?
cheese?
Or like it's free.
It's free. It's like which is where your nutrients is coming from, but it's free. The question is the flavor thing basically.
Probably sourdough pizza.
Cheese? Just
absolutely
cheese?
Yeah,
sauce?
absolutely cheese.
Nothing
Absolute
else?
Cheese. Yeah. Yeah,
And
just
so-
cheese pizza.
What kind of cheese? Are you like a 5 cheese, 3 cheese?
I just whatever the company's cheese pizza is. I just
No.
walk in, ask for cheese pizza.
Okay. What about the crust? Sourdough?
That's I like.
Is there any type of?
The only reason I would say sourdough is I know digestion wise that's a lot easier on me.
It doesn't
Real
matter. It doesn't
humans.
matter. You're from this item, you are getting all the nutrients that is good for your body.
But like it won't affect. Like I
won't affect
digest
you.
it easy.
Yes. It's you are this.
So I can eat as
this
much as I
food,
want.
This food is perfectly healthy for
Oh.
you. You are getting all of your nutrients from this one thing, but
Okay.
this is what you have to eat every
then
time.
Oh,
I'm switching. I'm switching my name. I'm
Yeah.
switching it up. I'm going with. I gotta think here.
I'm switching my answer. I'm going oatmeal cream pie.
Oh,
OCP.
great one.
But
Great one.
but again, like
I can pound so many OCPs.
I fully agree.
the only thing you're eating the rest of your life
I
is
think I'm
oatmeal
going-
cream pies.
I think I'm going with. It
I
used
love
to
little
be-
Debbie, man. I love her so much.
I think Graziano's does it, but either Graziano's or Lori's. They make a Sicilian pizza, nice thick
okay.
pizza. Oh, it's good. It's very good. But it makes you feel like 1,000,000 pounds. So if that's not going to happen to me,
No.
then that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, cause I could crush that. Oh
I think-
I want that bad.
I think that
them
my
going.
answer is water.
What?
Boo,
Because
come
I'm-
on.
no,
That is
I'm
the
trying to-
dumbest answer.
No, I'm trying to
What?
think about.
so boring.
No, I know exactly. That's the point. It's like this is the flavor I have to have the rest of my life for every single meal.
You don't get sick of water?
I don't get I don't
get
love
sick of
I don't
water
love
so
water,
quick.
but I don't get sick of it. Like,
know,
and
man.
there's never a time that I drink water. I'm like, oh, like
And you haven't drank enough of it in a day.
that's not true. That's not true. Nah, I don't enjoy drinking water in the mornings because whenever my mouth tastes bad, because it's just like water just tastes like whatever my mouth tastes like, so it just feels like I'm drinking my mouth. That's awful. But I also don't drink just don't drink anything in the morning except for coffee. But I feel like with water, I'm just not gonna get sick of it. Like
I've gotten sick of water many
I'm just
times.
thinking oatmeal cream pie.
I've never
like-
gotten sick of pizza.
Have you ever
Never
drank,
gotten sick of OCPs
Have
either.
you ever drank water and just drank so much water that you've thrown up?
Not that I've thrown up. I've made my stomach hurt.
Yeah, but that's
Or
just
like you're at practice,
But that's not
you're
gonna happen
just-
now.
But
you
that
drink
doesn't-
water, you go on a run, you gulp down some water, and then you're like I feel sick.
Yeah,
And
but
you-
that's because the amount of water that's in your stomach, the flavor of water doesn't make you sick.
correct.
Yeah. But if you
Are
make
you saying
yourself
that's
I'm
not
saying
a
if you
thing?
make yourself sick on water in an hour, you're going to be able to drink water and not be like, "Oh my gosh, this reminds me of being sick." But if
Good.
you eat enough oatmeal cream pies to make yourself
But
feel
you said
sick,
it's not gonna make
I
us
mean,
sick.
for weeks,
That
I'm
was
just,
your-
no,
that
I'm
was
just
your
saying
rule.
flavor-wise. I'm just saying flavor-wise.
Go on.
If you made yourself sick on oatmeal cream pies, there's no way the next day you're down in oatmeal
I don't
cream
know. I've
pies.
had the stomach flu from a few different sources. Like, well, not sources, but like last meal before the stomach flu. And there's some, like the most recent one was my mom's stuffed shells. Was what I had prior to the stomach flu. Didn't phase me.
I believe,
At all.
Hunter,
As
I
soon
believe
as I
your
was back, I
taste
wanted
buds
it.
are made out of cast
But
iron.
But the I
I
had
believe you that you could eat pizza every single day and not have a problem with
I had
it.
a ham and cheese rolls when I was a kid. I couldn't eat them for like 2 months. Couldn't even look at them. Made me feel sick. Buffalo Wild Wings, I think I got food poisoning from it. Took me a little bit to want to eat wings again. But there's just something about red sauce that there has never been a day in my life that I've woken up and not wanted pizza for lunch. Like, there's never been a time where someone's been like,
I don't get sick of pizza.
There's not been a day where someone has like,
I love pizza.
Said we're gonna go get pizza tonight, and I've been like, oh, I've had it the last 3 nights. Like,
that's a great point.
If Liz goes out of town, I eat pizza every meal I can. Like, Liz has gone out of town for like 2 or 3 days, and I'll eat lunch, dinner, pizza.
Pizza.
I'll order as large of a pizza as I can, so I just put it in the fridge and just keep eating it. Because I'm like, Liz doesn't really like pizza that much, so if she's gone, you bet your bottom dollar, Luca and I are crushing some pizzas.
And some blueberries.
I don't really eat the blueberries, but he does.
Well, he does.
Yeah, he loves some blueberries.
I tell you, when I was moved out of the house and I didn't cook or whatever, I tell you, that Domino's $20 family deal, I just get one of those. That would last me for like a week. That'd be like 5-7 meals.
The problem I ran into is I was doing the Domino's like $6.99 medium pizza meal, where you get like 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each.
Yeah.
And it started with, come in, I get them for like Liz and I. Liz and I eat 1 medium pizza. We save a medium pizza for like lunch the next day. Or I get it for like Luca and I can eat like half the pizza, put one up, and then have a pizza in half. Quickly turned into 1 medium Domino's pizza is not enough for me. Like, I eat it all, and I'm just staring at the second one like, I really want another slice of that. Like, I think I could go through a pizza and a half of Domino's medium.
Wow.
I don't even
you.
like.
I genuinely believe you.
Part of it though is the amount that I like. My appetites come back down. Peak running hunter. I don't know if there was an end to the pizza I could have eaten. If I would have done a like,
you're just burning so much.
If I would have done a pizza competition, I wouldn't have competed with a competitive eater. But I think I could have taken most people on the street if you just took me to like, let's just eat Domino's pizza till you can't anymore. I think I could have gotten like 40, 50 slices.
I believe that.
That's crazy.
Mid-peak running, not right now. Right now, you catch me on like a random Tuesday and you just throw it on me. I think I'm pushing 10 to 12, maybe 15 to 20 slices, depending on the size of the pizza.
What's something that you've never done before, but you think that you could be competitive in right now, trying for the first time?
Oh,
never done before? And what do you mean by competitive?
Like, you could beat somebody who has been playing this thing for a while, has been doing this thing for a while.
But I've never done this before.
You've never done it before.
Oh,
There's not much, because a lot of stuff I've like at least tried once.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Never before. What are you thinking of?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Just whenever you said an eating competition is what made me think of.
Okay.
But I don't think I could beat anybody in an eating competition realistically, no.
I don't know.
No, I couldn't beat a competitive eater.
No
shot.
No.
A random person off the street, maybe.
Maybe.
Like
I can eat kind of fast.
I eat very fast. Liz always gets mad at me because I eat fast, and then I'll be like, oh man, I think I might have ate a little too much. She's like, yeah, because you ate your entire pizza in like 2 seconds. I was like,
you do
so
eat
good.
really fast.
It's like, gosh dang, it was so good.
You
just got to eat fast enough your mind doesn't know you're full yet. Because pizza's still going down the esophagus.
Silas, I told Hunter this the other day, but I was at my youth group the other week, and I was here super late working on a project, and got there, and Gabby had gone to Konner Burger down the street to meet with some girls.
How was it?
Dinner.
Good?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Never been.
But she got me a burger while she was there, so that I could eat it. And I was starving. I didn't have a huge lunch that day. Just had been sitting working all day, so I was really hungry. So I got there, and at the youth group they were giving out cupcakes. So of course I walk in starving, and somebody's like, "You want a cupcake?" And I'm like, "Heck yeah, I do." I lick all the icing off because I just gotta get.
That's weird. That's weird.
No, I just do it because
people who do that are sus.
Do you want to know why I want to do it? Do you just want to judge me?
Tell me more.
Because I feel bad going over to the trash can and scooping the icing into the trash can.
You don't like icing?
You don't like the icing?
I don't like the icing.
So you just
want
eat
the
it
cake.
first?
I just want the cake, so I just get through the icing so that I can just enjoy the cake.
That's weird.
Because if I eat the cake with the icing, then I'm just be like,
you're part of the problem.
I know.
Okay.
So I eat the whole entire cupcake after licking the icing off. I eat the whole cupcake in one bite, and I just scarf that thing down.
Wow.
Then my wife comes over to me with this massive hamburger, and so I scarf that thing down too. Problem is that my jaw, for those of you watching, I've got bad
toast.
jaw problems. Like I have no idea what it is. I'm guessing it's something called TMJ, but I can't basically, it's gotten so much worse and it gets worse every single day, but I can't barely bite down on something. And like whenever I bite down on something, my jaw gets locked and I can't bite down the rest of the way. And I have to press the side of my face on my jaw in order to be able to close my mouth. It's the worst thing in the world. And it's awful to eat with people. Anyway, so I'm eating this massive hamburger and my jaw is like not closing all the way while I'm eating it. So I'm just standing there like next to the ping pong table, just like yelling at these middle school boys like, yeah, you got this. While I'm just like chowing down on this hamburger and like my jaw's not quite working. So I'm just basically swallowing bites whole at this point because I can't.
You're like Bevo. You know
I don't know. I don't know what a Bevo is.
Dude. Oh man! If anybody out there is on TikTok, just look up Bevo on TikTok. It's this English dude who's just known for taking like a big bite of food, taking like two chews, and then he just like gulps it down.
What the heck?
That's all he does.
I'll
Anyway,
have to look that up after this. But I was basically Bevoing this hamburger. and so we go through like the whole night and do like our groups and everything. And I'm like, I feel terrible. I feel so sick. And I drank a bunch of water. I made myself sick on water. You guys know what it's like. I was so sick of the flavor of water. Man, if I had water one more time, I'd throw up. But so I was just like, I felt so awful. And we were like on the way home, and I'm like, Gabby, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I feel terrible. She was like, what happened? I was like, I just ate that food way too fast, and I like basically swallowed every bite whole because I couldn't chew it. She was like, well, that's not good. So I get home, and I'm walking Bruno, and I'm just walking him down the street, and I was just like, ugh. just throw up. Just like full on puke in the grass right here. And Gabby happened to walk out right at that same time because she was like bringing a trash bag out for me to take to the trash. And she was like, oh my gosh, did you just throw up? And I was like, yep. And she was like, do you want me to finish walking Bruno? I was like, no, I'm fine now. I threw up.
Yeah,
that was it.
True.
I just ate too
most of the
much to
time,
get rid of it.
Right after you throw up, feel good.
Apparently,
feel just fine.
Apparently, whenever your body throws up, it releases what's the feel good chemical called?
Dopamine.
It releases dopamine that makes you feel better after you throw up.
How kind of my body.
So that's why a lot of times you think, oh, okay, I must have just been that I need to get rid of that thing inside me. I feel way better now. But actually your body genuinely like releases dopamine to make you feel better after you throw up.
I think
probably
I have a problem.
Encourage you. It probably does that to encourage you to try to get rid of whatever is inside of you.
Yeah.
To be like, it's not that bad, buddy. You're going to be okay. Like, you feel good right now. In a little bit, you're not going to feel good. But just remember, after you throw up, you're going to feel good again. I don't do drugs. I just throw up.
What's your problem, Sci Guy?
I think, do y'all ever get this feeling? Like, there's just a new smell that you've never smelled before.
Okay.
And then you just feel like you're going to throw up. Or you feel like I am just not hungry. My stomach doesn't feel good. You guys ever get that?
Not from a new smell.
Like there's a new smell. Like for instance,
something I have a weak stomach sometimes where like something can happen and I'd be like, I can't. Here's the thing.
When you first got your car, okay, and we used to go and film.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad smell. It was just a different smell.
Wow.
And so every time I got in your car, I just didn't feel good. Do you guys?
I'm offended.
No, it's not that it was a bad smell. It was just
you
different.
just told me my car smelled so bad it made you want to throw up.
No, that's not true. I didn't say it smelled bad.
Does it still smell like that?
Huh?
My car still smell like that?
No.
Okay. So it's just a new car smell.
It's just
a new car smell.
A new smell. Just it's not
Any
that
new
it was
smell.
It's not
so
that
if
it
I
was
brought in a candle that you've never smelled before.
Yeah.
And I put it in front of your face, it's gonna make you throw up?
Maybe.
Like a nice cinnamon sugar breakfast candle.
It could. Well, no, because I've smelled that. I've smelled that before.
What? So Florida Keys candle.
No, I've been to Florida.
Dang. Alaska.
So I don't know.
An
It's just
Alaskan
like
candle.
It's just like new smells that I've never smelled before. It just makes me feel uneasy.
No,
You
can't
guys-
say I've
No?
never experienced
I don't
that.
know if I feel like that.
Or like, here's the thing. You like, you walk, you go visit somebody's house.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, everybody has
Everyone's
everyone's
house.
house smells
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
You walk in, you're like, oh,
My house smells like my crawl space because I need a dehumidifier down there.
and you're like, it feels uneasy.
So when you walk into someone's house that you've never been in before, you just instantly want to go coordinate their bathroom.
Not throw up, but it just like it just
No, I can't say I deal with that.
doesn't make me feel good.
I don't really. Connor, you deal with that?
Connor, you ever,
I
you ever
don't.
deal with
I mean, yeah, if it's a new smell, as in like it's
Not-
a skunk.
No, it's not a bad smell. Like if you walk into somebody's house, it's not necessarily a bad smell.
It doesn't
But
make me
it's a
feel.
different
There's
smell.
not it. Unless it's a bad smell, typically it doesn't just make me feel sick. But sometimes certain smells will like give me like a certain kind of like nostalgia that will make me
Yeah?
feel sick.
Oh,
Like sometimes if I think if like I hear a song or like smell a smell that takes me back to like a certain time in like middle school or something like that, or like a time that I'm like not proud of or like just wasn't like didn't enjoy that time, then it'll like give me like you know like the feeling whenever you're like all the blood rushes from your face and you like get that like cold sweats. Or like whenever you're sick or like if you're staying up too fast, something like that. Like sometimes I'll hear something or smell a smell that like bring me back to like a not great time in my life, and then I'll like get that like feeling,
yeah.
like a weird deja vu kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dang, man.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Or like me and my dad rented a rental car in Arizona when we were out there, and it was
And he
like
threw
it was
up
just
all
a
over
different
it.
smell.
He coordinated the rental car.
Not that it's not that I threw up. It's just
You must
it's
say
just a weird
coordinate.
smell.
Oh, someone detailed this.
Oh, is that black? Oh, is that black ice?
Oh, it looks really clean in here. Oh, I love this place. You do something new in here,
Oh, Hunter, I like your CX-5.
bro. This car's slick. Good to know how you truly feel, Silas.
No, it's not. It's
If
not.
I ever get a new car again, I'm gonna just get a barf bag for the passenger seat. Just be like, hey, Silas, keep this thing clean. There you go.
Oh man.
I don't remember your
I'm
car
crying.
making me want to throw up, Hunter.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
What was
It
the
didn't
last-
make me want to throw up.
What was if you guys could only smell one smell the rest of your life, what would it be? Mine would
Pumpkin pie.
probably be water. Really, Silas, pumpkin pie is such a thick smell, dude.
I love pumpkin
It
pie.
is a great
I
smell.
get down like
That's a
4
great
pumpkin
smell.
pies.
Probably the smell of like
Not really.
fresh laundry.
Ooh, that's a good smell.
Yeah, but
like
sometimes that
clean
kind of gives
linen.
me a headache. That kind of chemically smell gives me a headache.
Chemically. No, it's like fresh. It's like fresh linen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's like the
but it's
scent.
fresh.
I love that.
But the scent is there because like the laundry detergent.
Yeah. Soap. So you don't like soap?
The smell of soap kind of gives me a headache because of like the like chemicaliness of it.
Well, not all soaps chemically.
Well, all soaps are
Touche.
technically chemicals.
No.
No, doesn't have
Every
to be.
soap is
Ever heard of
antibacterial.
Ever heard
which
of
is a chemical?
Meyer?
Not
Ever
every
heard of
soap's
Meyer?
antibacterial.
Meyer's organic.
Yeah, Myers is definitely not as organic as it claims to be.
Not all soap is antibacterial. I know this because I had this
Ooh.
argument with Liz because she was trying to clean something off of a surface. And she was like, yeah, this will kill it. I'm like, no part of that does anything. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, that's not
Is it a
killing
soap
anything.
then?
Yeah.
What qualifies it as a soap?
That's true.
It's a cleaning product.
Yeah. Well, soap was like originally naturally derived. How did you get to soap?
I don't know. Chemicals are natural.
What?
Yeah, H2 and
Yeah.
O.
That is true.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Nah. Wait. No,
Met
those are
shake.
elements. Those are
H2O.
elements.
Yeah, but they're on the chemical
that-
table.
Periodic
No,
table.
Periodic table of elements.
It's elements.
I mean, a chemical isn't.
They're elements.
is still
Are chemicals natural? Let's Google.
They have to be.
Welcome to
They're
the
not
Banter where we
man-made.
just Google.
Chemicals.
I feel like chemicals and natural can't be in the same sentence for some reason.
But I feel like yeah.
But you're right. They're typically
So natural chemicals are produced by nature. Synthetic chemicals are made by humans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, there's two different.
What are natural chemicals?
It's just an unprocessed chemical found in nature, like chemicals from plants, microorganisms, animals.
But in order to make chemicals, you have to use natural products.
So then everything's natural.
In order to make anything. But I guess that's what makes it So that's what makes it unnatural.
Nothing.
What makes it unnatural is that it doesn't naturally happen. You have to force things together for it to happen.
Let's just Google, is soap natural?
Something has to come from something else.
Some of it has to be natural. True, because the reason why like plastic isn't natural, like it's technically made out of natural ingredients, but they're forced together unnaturally to make that product.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Never thought about it.
I would agree with that.
But everything derives from nature.
Correct.
Oh, here you go. The saponins are named from the soapwort plant, whose roots are historically used as soap.
Interesting.
So the roots were soap.
It's basically the waxiness of it.
Okay. That's how you get that. Are we talking like bar soap?
But like, I think the difference is like that wouldn't kill, like if you have the flu in your house.
Yeah, it doesn't kill
like,
a bacteria. It's not
not antibacterial, but it is a soap.
Yeah, more of a degreaser, I guess.
Well,
it'd be about lifting.
Is your like body wash, is that antibacterial?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's more like because I guess soap originally wasn't to get rid of germs. It was to get dirt off your hands.
To clean.
To get crap off of you.
Yeah.
So
Cleansing your
interesting.
hands.
Very interesting.
There you have it. Soap, man.
Soap is so crazy, dude. That's like at the end of every episode.
Are you guys like bar soap guys or like
no, never
Body wash?
Never
Same.
bar soap.
Same.
If I walk in somewhere and beside the sink there's a bar soap.
Well, you got like hotels.
A suddy bar soap sitting on the sink.
What do you do at hotels?
Yeah. What do you do then? Do you use the shampoo?
No, like I will use it. It's just like
Oh,
weird
okay.
to me.
Yeah.
My wife
Can
won't.
a
Yeah.
bar of soap get dirty?
That's a good point.
Yes.
How?
But
It
it's
gets
soap.
hair and dirt on it.
That's
But it's
true.
soap.
But it's still dirty if it's covered in dirt.
But does it make you dirty if you wash with it?
Well,
Like if I'm not a
Oh
bar of
my
soap
gosh.
guy, so this
Well,
question I'm about to ask,
technically
we
going
were just
crazy.
saying that like if it's not antibacterial, then yeah, it's gonna just be gross. It's just gross.
because like if I use,
Yeah.
if
It's
I
got germs
use,
all over it.
if you're a bar of soap person, right,
Why?
and you're at home listening
Yeah.
to this, and you
Unless you make your own soap, then I get it a
use your
little bit
bar
more.
of soap on your hand,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or I don't know how you transfer soap to your body. I know there's some people that hold the soap and rub it on their body, right?
Yeah.
So you
I would
rub it
think
on
so.
certain nether regions.
Yeah.
Then you put that soap back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Then you come back tomorrow to use it again.
Yeah.
How's there not feces festering on that? Or like something from down
Well,
there.
don't you
festering?
watch? Like it's always underwater.
You rinse your soap?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, no weather alerts in Forest, Virginia. Thank you, Alexa. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She responds.
No, I get what
she
you're
responds
saying.
to feces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, does the water after immediately rinse it off of it?
I don't know, man. That's why I don't get bars of soap.
That, yeah.
If
I would
if I
agree with
do
that.
ever use a bar of soap, like if I go to we rent a beach house,
Yeah.
and the soap is just like the bar of soap in the little thing. I'm a bar of soap onto the hand onto the body,
Yeah.
because then the only thing touching the soap is my hands, and I feel like that's
Oh.
But then your hands are touching your body, and then your hands are touching the soap.
yeah. But you like rub it in, and then
Yeah.
I'll grab the soap.
Okay.
It feels there's a
makes sense.
separation.
But technically,
there.
you get the technically, it's like the same thing.
but there is at least that separation.
There is that separation.
Yep. Whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's the only option, that's the only option. But no,
I'm
I
not-
prefer body wash.
I don't care about
Yeah.
germs. Just to be
Pump,
clear,
scrub.
I acknowledge that a lot of things don't do anything with germs, but I also don't care.
Well, when you wash your hands, friction, I think, is what kills germs more than the soap.
Well, isn't that interesting?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty positive. Because that's why
Wait,
it's important
so
to like
am
keep scrubbing.
Am I just killing germs right now?
I heard that somewhere. Google.
I can feel the heat. the germs are dying.
We should have we should have an episode of Banter where we're not allowed to Google anything. Where like anytime there's like a weird disagreement, we just have to come to a conclusion.
What's your conclusion here? Am I killing germs?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Easy, simple as that. Yes, you are.
So it's not, if you use just friction under waters, it's not as effective as washing soap, but it will rinse germs from your hands. Oh, obviously not all germs, but it will.
Okay.
So the most effective thing is to use soap and friction. Soap and water don't kill germs. They work mechanically removing them from your hands. Running water by itself does a pretty good job of germ removal, but soap increases the overall effectiveness by pulling unwanted material off of the skin and into the water.
Isn't that interesting?
So soap just helps cleanse.
So then back to the soap bar question. If you're rinsing while using the soap and it's pulling the
rinsing,
germs.
If you're rinsing the bar of soap, then that's rinsing the germs off the bar of soap.
Right?
I would think.
I don't know, man.
I'm going to Google the words, can a bar of soap be dirty?
Yep.
I think that's the next Google.
Let's Google that and find out.
Can a bar of soap be dirty?
Because, like, to your point,
so
Konner, hair
micelles are negatively charged and soluble in water, so they repel each other and remain dispersed in water and can easily be washed away. So yes, soap does indeed get dirty.
But you just wash it off.
That's sort of how it gets your hands clean, by latching onto grease, dirt, and oil more strongly than your skin does.
Interesting.
So it's basically the bar of soap. If you're rubbing it, it's sacrificing itself for the germs. But in theory, it shouldn't be rubbing off onto you. The disgusting part of the soap.
It should be carrying
it should be in the soap,
off of you.
which rinses off of you.
Yeah, it should be carrying it off of you.
Soap is dope.
Soap is dope.
Soap is dope.
I wonder if that's why, like, when you have like certain soaps, it makes your skin really dry. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is soap, right? Or is it water? When we were on the West Coast tour.
That's just for people in general.
I think that's
some
water.
What was it?
Hard water.
Water?
Hard water makes your
never mind.
skin dry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it was soap, I was wondering, like, is it maybe...
There are soaps that make your skin dry as well, though, because they get rid of like the.
I was gonna say, is it just stripping you of the oils?
Skin, yeah,
because it's just going onto the soap.
But there are also body washes.
So are humans just soap moisturizers?
Yes, but there are
just lotion for soap.
But there is also soaps that have more detergents and stuff like the like bad for you chemicals in them that are there for like the good smells.
Natural chemicals.
Yeah.
We discovered on this podcast all chemicals are natural.
But that do like get like dry out your skin like badly. So
there you have it. If you're using a bar of soap, stop.
And
you violated the law. It's dirty.
You guys know that anytime you click on the Banter, you're gonna learn so much.
Yeah.
And it's all facts.
All facts.
All
no
facts.
facts.
No
Because
opinions.
Google never lies to you.
Never.
Oh, yeah.
If Google lies, then call me Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, you know that Google runs off of the pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tesla.
What were those things called again? The Washington Monuments?
Obelisks.
Obelisks.
I think.
Nicholas Tesla. Nikolai
Nick
Tesla.
and Knight. All right. Dice time.
Dice time.
This will determine who's on the Banter next week. Me.
What?
Dice loves me.
Dude,
So I
what if I get me? That'd be crazy. Brad.
Me, Brad, and Big Con.
Let's hit him with it.
On the
It's gonna be a good
podcast
show.
next
It's
week.
gonna be a good show, Hunt.
What's the what noise should we make?
I think we should make.
May I suggest? I have a good idea.
I love it.
I think we all mimic what we think is the noise that comes out of Konner if he flings open the shower and sees there's only a bar of soap to wash with.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Konner, you go. No, you go last because that'll be the truth.
Okay.
All right, you go first.
That's it.
That's good.
Okay. Oh, there's a bar of soap.
I like that one. That's
That sounds
closer.
just
that
like
was
me.
more. That was closer
That was
to your
weird.
octave.
That was like an out of body experience. Yeah. This is what it would be like. I probably wouldn't say anything.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I
You're
don't-
probably
I don't-
because that means you're not in your own house. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, because I also don't really care that
fair.
much.
That's fair.
Wait, so
But you
if
wouldn't
it-
have at least like a
wait.
sigh like I did of like a.
I'd be like,
'Cause-
So
okay,
are
wait.
you using the bar of soap though?
yeah, I got. No.
Are you bar of soap or no soap?
If
it's the only option in this room.
It's the only
option.
option.
You just opened it. You're ready to take a shower.
I would have brought my
No,
my
you
stuff
don't.
then.
No, but
this
say
is your
you
only
forgot.
option.
Then yeah, I'm using it.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm using it.
I'm using it. Again, I'm
Yeah.
rubbing it on my hands, then rubbing my hand on me. And the bar of soap's not touching my body. That scares me.
But now I know, and I
Even though it's a
trust
new bar of soap.
that soap.
Well, if it's a brand new bar of soap, I'm still doing
I'm
that
getting
out
that
of
junk
courtesy,
all over me.
out of courtesy of the rest of the people in the house.
Oh, okay.
But
Right.
yeah,
But now I know the soap will sacrifice itself to keep you from being dirty.
Thank you, soap.
And amen to that.
hallelujah.